Hello guys, my name is RustyHero and welcome to the place of the internet where unicorns run wild and shoot rainbows out of their butt cracks. Today I got some Stanley Parable for you guys, and it's 2 in the freaking morning, so I hope my neighbors don't kick my ass, but yeah, let's go and see what this game's all about. Yay, it's about to load up. The loading is freaking taking forever, man. Come on, let's go. Yeah, it's freaking 2 in the morning, and I cannot shout like a freaking maniac because the people will call cops on me or something. They'll think I'm murdering chickens and something and making KFC. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi, Stanley. What's up?
Stanley
My name's
worked
Rusty.
for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
I'm not a
Employee
number man.
Number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long
Best
to
job
push,
ever.
and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came.
I love my job, man.
Though he had
It's the
been
best.
paid exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I'm happy. Pushing my buttons. I'm
And then one
freaking
day,
happy.
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
He had
He
sex.
had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his
I'll
years
say
at
hi.
the company had this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and
I'm so scared.
regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Yeah. Smart. So I guess this is the part where I get to play. And I love my job. It's so freaking amazing. I press buttons. I know what's going on. I'm probably working for Brazers. And too many people cancel their subscriptions and I'm out of the job. So I need a new job. Okay, can I do anything over here? I don't know. No. Can I call pizza for pizza? Can I order a pizza? I don't know. Okay, this is my very amazing cup. This is my very amazing lamp. Okay, let's stop lurking around. Let's explore the shit. So what could have gone wrong? I wonder if my boss got murdered or something.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I know what's going on. They're partying without me. They're having a Project X without me. Those
No
motherfucking
matter how
assholes.
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
It's probably the zombie apocalypse, man. It's beginning. God damn it. Okay, so, or ISIS came and took them as hostages. It's possible. It's a possibility, man. You can never know. I don't like how we're classified as numbers. I mean, we're freaking people, man. We have our personalities, even if we do push buttons for all of our lives. Still, it makes a living, man. You gotta buy beer and cocaine and hose.
Stanley
somehow.
came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
He entered the door on his left. Stanley is a strong, independent woman, and he doesn't give a fuck.
This was
man.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, I want to admire it. Yeah. Oh shit, that's a mess. Somebody rage quit the job. Where's the employee lounge, man? Oh, that's tidy. Okay. Who made this mess, man? Who made this mess, motherfucker? You can't do this. This is a job. You need to be... Okay. Where are the zombies, man?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yes.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I want to get some drinks, man. Give me some motherfucking drinks. Didn't give me any drinks. I'm probably poor as fuck from pushing all these buttons.
Really worth it being here in the room. A room so
Steve.
utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yes, of course. My co-workers were always freaking assholes. I don't care. I don't care. Man.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
On my left. I told you, Stanley's a strong, independent woman, and he doesn't give a freaking fuck. I'm gonna do this.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, he's retarded. Yeah. True that. Okay, what do we have here, man? Okay, let's go in here and hopefully we'll find some bitches to destroy the anuses of them. Oh man, there's a lot of supplies. That's a lot of poor movies and sex toys, man. We're probably a company for Durex. Okay. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Yeah, you don't say, man. No, it's not that high. Who cares? Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, 1K. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, 5K. Who cares? I'm gonna die anyway. So, okay. I told you once and for all, Stanley is a strong, independent woman and he doesn't give a fuck. Yeah.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I told you Stanley's a strong, independent woman, man. He doesn't give any
All
fucks.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay. I don't care.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Man. I don't care. Shut up, man. I don't care. Okay, let's follow the
When Stanley
instructions.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Okay,
entered
let's
the door on his left.
Okay, let's do it by your rules. If you want to be so clever, let's do it your way. It looks just freaking same, man. Okay, so this is our conference room. It's a little bit dark. Is there a couch?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I can't believe it, man. I gotta say this game is interesting. I can obviously see why people are praising it. It's good. It's a fun series. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this series too. Yeah. But I can see this building is haunted because doors are closing behind me. What the hell?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
How many freaking times do I have to tell you? Stanley's a strong, independent woman and he doesn't give a fuck about your instructions. He's going to go get some booze and some hookers and some cocaine and have a good freaking night, man. He's been working in this dump his whole freaking life and he doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna have
But
some
Stanley
fun.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to
crazy.
Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
I
And for
told
that
you, man.
matter, these rooms
told
were
you.
starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley
told
said to
you.
himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh,
Yeah, I'm high as fuck.
Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. and he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa, what?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken
What
up.
drugs
How
am I
was he
using?
remaining so
I want
lucid?
some.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Because I'm going
Now
crazy,
the
man.
voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This
Stanley's
voice was
high,
a part
man.
of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
I told
He
you,
felt the cool
Stanley's
weight
high.
of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
What?
the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me
This
wake
game-
up, he thought to himself.
This game's
I'm
really
through
strange.
with this dream.
But
I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Yes.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
I'm a drug addict. And I'm drug as fuck.
Okay.
I am okay. I'm Stanley. Nope. Tough luck, man. Tough luck,
Stanley
man.
began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I'm real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What's going on? I'm on some serious drugs.
This is
right
the
now.
story of a woman named Mariella.
What? Where's Stanley?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What? Yeah, this is just strange as fuck. Strange as fuck. I don't know, man. I guess I have to end the video here because I don't know. This game is freaking crazy, man. It's interesting, but it's crazy. Hopefully, it will make a good series. I hope you guys will enjoy this. I enjoy this. I enjoy making videos for you. Whatever, man. So yeah. If you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up the video and subscribe to become a hero and not miss my super awesome motherfucking shit, man. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. RustyHero out.